Hello, everybody. Good day to you all. Today, I am talking about K-pop Demon Hunters, a Netflix original animated movie, and directed by Chris Appleheim and Maggie Kang. And here we have the Huntrix, who led by Remy, and you have Myra and Zoe, and they're a K-pop singing group, and they also are demon hunters. And the reason why they're singers because so through ancient times, a group of singers, a trio of singers, mostly female, have come together using their voice to pretty much to inspire people to build like a barrier against the demon world to keep them at bay, keep the demons from coming up through the power of their voice. And through every generation, there's always been a trio of singers, and now we have this group of pop singers and K-pop singers who use their voice and their skills to battle demons to make the whole world is safe from these evil forces. And because the demons have been losing from generation to generation to generation, have not been able to get a chance to take over the world, they decide to fight fire with fire and develop their own group of singers to pretty much battle against the girls to win the hearts of their fans so they can steal their souls. And I'll pretty much the whole gist of the horror time movie. Now, before I get into the good stuff, let's start with the bad part about this movie. The bad part about the movie is, as much as I enjoy everything, the main character, Rumi, has a huge secret about her, and you've seen her struggle with this throughout the whole entire movie. And she's scared of her friends are going to find out about it, but they're not going to accept her. A person who raised her has pretty much forced her to lie this whole entire time, and because of the stress of us keeping this secret, and also the desperation of her trying to pretty much fix this problem that she's facing, it causes her to have a problem with her voice. Because the stress of everything she's doing, so she also pushing herself constantly to make sure this thing happen. But the problem is, you don't really see her, like, you see her like overcome these issues, but you don't see it in the movie. It's a lot of like um say don't show a lot of things. Like her and the main bad guy of the lead boy singer has something in common, and they're both struggling with these issues at the same time. But you don't really see Rumi fully like overcome this. She just does, but you don't see the process of what led to it. So you see her like just get past certain things, like her voice she's losing her voice, and you don't really see her find a way to get past that or whatever she does to get overcome it. She just says she has because of this, and so you're just, oh, okay, I guess so. So you don't really, and then that something else happens where she's like depressed, and the next and she's feeling down about herself to the point that she actually wants to have somebody do something to her, and then all of a sudden the next scene she overcame it, and now she's better. I mean, it's like, okay, like you don't see the process on how she got there, what caused to get to that point. She's just there. Now, the messed up part is we do get more of the backstory on the bad guy. We get to see what his motivations is. We get to see what caused him to go on this path in the first place. We get more of his backstory, and also his motivation for wanting to be better in the two. But we don't get that. We don't get a lot that from Rumi, who we're following the most. I mean, it does end well. It was nice to see the process how it got there. That's the only problem. You have like a cool song moment in here, or a cool action scene moment in here as well too. Also very inspiring as well. But you don't see, okay, now, but just a scene ago, she was to the point that she wanted to like end herself, and now she's like better. Like, oh, okay, like how did that happen? What conclusion got to that? But it's what it is. Like we don't get a lot of the bad guys that much. I mean, we get more of Genu. We get more of his backstory and everything, his motivations and everything. But the other crew, I guess they just demons. So I mean, they don't have that interesting. So they just have one goal. So I guess that's just it with them. So I mean, they're there. You see them a lot. They don't have much of. You don't get to know them that much of characters or personalities that much or who they really are. So that's the thing. Yeah. So let's move on to this. So now the good girls, the girls, like we get to know them a little bit, but not too deeply. It's mostly superficial a little bit. We get a little bit of their motivations a little bit, not too much. And the person, we get to know their personalities. We better to get them as a group and as a whole. Individually, we get to know them somewhat, but not really quite. It's like this. Everything's like very quick. So it's just, you get to know a little bit about a little bit, but not really enough to say okay, but enough to like them, but not enough to say that really know too much really. But it is what it is. So let's move on to the good stuff. The good part is the music in here is amazing. It's the main thing of the thing. Is the whole motivation for everything, but it carries everything and it's fantastic. The action scenes in here are great as well too. I really do enjoy the animation is just visually it's very stunning to look at, and the combination of both the music and the action makes everything like a music video. So you pretty much get like these cool scenes and the cool choreography with this great music behind it as well too, while they're singing it as well. So it's like almost it's pretty much like a musical as well. So the music also carries the story too, so that go to balance with that as well too. You really do like the main three characters a lot, and you really enjoy their chemistry, which is it's fun to watch as well too. And Rumi is a very interesting character, even though you don't get to see everything that makes her who she is, because you don't really get to know who her parents are. And I thought they might be going that direction, but they don't do that. So I said, it is what it is. But you do like them as a character, and you really do root for me as well, too, especially when you find out what she's going through and secret that she's hiding as well. You also even kind of feel sorry for Gino, even though he's the demon and the bad guy, and he made some mistakes in his life, and you understand where his motivations and where he's coming from as well. You just see like, oh, that's sad, and he made a huge mistake in his past. That's been haunting him his whole entire life, and he's been suffering for it for centuries. And so now he's like, and he sees somebody who also has something a bit of affliction like him, and how they overcoming it. It was inspires him to say, "Wow, I don't got to be suffering like this. I could be better." And so that's also very nice as well. So so, and even though the bad the boy band is bad, I really do enjoy the music as well too, as well. Like all the music in here is great, fun to listen to, fun to watch as well too. So even though the movie's not perfect and it has some things that has some flaws to it, overall I had a lot of fun watching it, and I actually enjoyed it. I watched it twice, and I still had fun watching it both times. Because at first I thought I was missing something when certain things happened, so I had to watch it to make sure. I said, "Oh, that's what happened." Yeah, but as I give the movie a grade, I'm giving it a solid. I'm gonna give it a B minus, a B minus. Don't take my word for it though. Go check it out for yourself. Hopefully, when you watch it, you will enjoy having watching it too. It's on Netflix. You check it out anytime you want to. If you do watch it, hopefully you enjoy it. If you have seen it, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about it as well. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really do appreciate it. Also, links down below. Connection with social media. You want to follow me the other places as well too. Also to my stores, but something with shirts and socks and else and whatnot. See some stuff, buy some stuff. I really appreciate it. Like I always say, in my dreams of life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.